Hello, happy Friday, welcome back to Pilates. We're going to do a bit of an ab blast today, so it's quite heavy on our abdominal muscles, so get prepared. So as always, let's think about our posture. Remember to control these movements. It's not about how many you do, it's about the quality of them and how smooth and controlled you can make it. Alright, so as always we start with body setting, so bring your feet together in the centre of the mat. Bring your toes out and your heels to meet. Firstly, the 3 points of contact with the ground are going to be your big toe, your heel, your little toe. So press through your big toe, and add in the pressure through your heel, and add in the pressure through the little toe to open up those arches. Make sure you've got a nice soft knee, so no big bend, no hyperextension, just a nice soft knee. Onto our pelvis, we're going to do a few pelvic tilts, so sticking that bottom behind, and then tacking it under. Making sure that upper body stays really nice and still, just tucking that tailbone out and under. Then once you've found the middle ground, draw in towards your belly button to engage through those abdominals. Let's open the collarbones nice and wide so we've got a nice open chest. Really think about a nice smiling face at the tips of your shoulders. Lastly, lengthening through that neck all the way from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Think about a red helium balloon. Attach the crown of your head floating up, lengthening through that spine. Right, lovely. Let's get started with the exercises then. So we're going to start with hundreds. So that's our palms facing the back of the room. We're going to sit back into a half squat. Oh, I need to move forward. Sit back into a half squat and just pulse our hands behind us. Really make sure those collarbones are nice, wide and open, that neck's nice and long and looking forward. As you do this, draw your belly button in towards your spine. Get those abdominals fired up as we pulse our hands back and forth. Good. Stay really nice and tall, long through that spine. So side on, this is the position I'm in. Just sticking that bottom out, looking forward, straight spine. Engage through those abdominals. Right, on the next one, hold the pressure back. We're going to come up onto our big toes and again, pulse in that position. Nice deep breaths in and out through the nose, controlling the balance. Looking forward, keeping those collarbones wide and open. Keep the pressure through the big toe. Hold back. And we're just going to go up and down now. Keeping the pressure, keeping our palms pushed to the back of the room. Just coming up and down over those big toes. Looking forward. Drawing that belly button towards your spine. Engage through those abdominals. Good. Hold up the top again. And pulse those arms back. Really good. Press all the way to the back of the room. Really open up through that chest. Nice controlled breath in and out through your nose. Good, and coming down. Right, so we're going to go into single leg now, so same squat position, but we're just going to drop over to one leg and then pulse. Make sure that knee stays strong over the foot and doesn't drop in. We're keeping really strong, square through our hips, strong through our knees and feet, just pulsing our arms backwards. Back to two, over to the other side. Again, keeping that knee nice and strong. None of this wavering in. Keep it strong over your foot. Good. Back to two. We go back to one, and if you want, and you can try, come up onto that toe and pulse. It's really hard and really testing on your balance. But if you can, press through that big toe, maintain the control, and pulse the arms. It will work your calf, work your balance. Good. Back to two. Over to one, and if you want, again, up onto that big toe and just pulsing the hand, staying open through your chest. Try not to get nervous in through there. Just keep nice, open and wide, long through that neck. And back to 2 feet and standing up. Really well done. Right, we're just going to do an around the clock now. So instead of squatting by sticking our bottom back, we're going to keep our chest high, just bend our knees. Onto a single leg, I'm going to tap round like it's the face of a clock, all the way behind, and then back round again. Keeping that chest really nice and high, just a small bend of the knee, tap all the way around. Good, back to two legs, and then we'll switch to the other side. So tapping through the clock phase this way. Good, stay nice and open through the chest, nice and long through the neck. Nice controlled breaths in and out through the nose. Good. Finish off this clock all the way to the top. Good. Then come back to standing. Last one on the mat. We're going to bring our feet out, heels to meet, toes out again. So we're in this nice wide position. Squatting down so our knees come out over our feet, hands on our hips, And we're just going to do a side stretch, so really reach on that side knee, lengthen through the arm, and really reach with those fingers. Back to the middle, knees out over the toes, and side stretch to the other way. Really reach with those fingers, lengthening out. Good. One more each side. If you want to, you can add in the leg taps that we do on the side stretch. So really reach into the side stretch, and if you want, tapping that leg. Back to the plie squat. Last one, really stretch over, and if you want, just adding in those taps. Really nice. Back to the centre and up. Right, time to work these abdominals. Let's do a spinal roll down. So keep our bottoms tucked in, tuck our chin to our chest and roll one vertebrae down at a time. Good, hinging from your hips. And we're going to come back onto our backs. So let's lengthen our neck by sliding the crown of our head towards the top of the mat. Open our collarbones so the tips of our shoulders are touching the mat, the palms just facing the ceiling. We're going to come up to tabletop, so one knee meets the other. Draw our belly button in towards our spine to engage our abdominals. And the first one we're going to do is scissors. So level 1, tap your heel and switch. Level 2, you'll tap and lengthen. So straightening over all the time, keeping this pelvis really square and not tilting. Level 3, lengthen out both legs. Go to where you can control, and then you flutter the legs. Okay, so I'm going to do level 2 with you guys. So let's inhale to prepare, lengthen the neck, open the chest. Exhale, let's go. So I'm doing level 2, so that's a tap and straighten. Level 1's just a tap. Level 3 is keeping those legs dead straight and fluttering. For all levels, draw your belly button towards your spine, engage through those abdominals, and think about if you've got headlights on your pelvis staring at the ceiling, and you don't want them to tilt or shift. They're staying really solid because you're drawing your abdominals in as you lengthen through your legs. Let's relax our upper body by focusing on our breathing. Nice controlled breaths in and out through our nose. Nice open shoulders, nice long neck. Just really reaching, just starting to fire up our abdominals. Really good. Really lengthening away. If you want to test yourself a little bit more, don't bring the knee as close in towards you. So have the knee a little bit further away, and that'll put a bit more stress through those abdominals. Nice, relaxed breathing in and out the nose. 3 more. 2, 1, and relax down. So the next one we're going to go on to is Abdo prep. So exactly the same position. Level 1, feet down. Level 2 into tabletop. And all we're going to do is lift our chest bone up towards the ceiling. Okay, so level 1 down, level 2 up with me. When you're ready, let's go. Let's lift that chest bone. Keep the neck nice and long. Try not to stick your chin out as you come up. Keep it nice and controlled with that long neck. Palms facing the ceiling and reaching towards the end of the room. See how much of your upper back you can get off the mat by reaching that chest bone all the way to the ceiling, all the way up towards your knees. Okay, on the next one, we're going to hold at the top and we're going to pulse for 20. So you're not going to go all the way down. You're going to see how much of that back you can get off the mat, how high you can get that chest bone. Really good. Let's push it for this last 10. Come on, reach for 10. Nice controlled breathing in and out your nose. 5 more. Come on, let's get the height. 3, 2, 1, and relax. The next one we're going to do is an overhead reach. So all up to tabletop again. This time palms facing each other in front of you. Level 1, you tap your heel as you reach behind. Level 2, you tap and straighten. Level 3, you straighten the other leg and you tap and straighten. But again, think about those headlights on the pelvis and drawing that belly button in towards your spine. I'm going to do level 2, so the tap and straighten. So pick your level. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to go. Let's go. So I'm tapping and straightening with level 2, but really focusing on not letting my pelvis move, keeping it solid where it is, drawing my belly button towards my spine. Really reaching with my fingers and toes to get that length. Really good. If you want to test yourself a little bit, push from a 2 to a 3. The leg that's still, just push it a little bit further away from your body, straighten it slightly. Takes you into a 2.5, so it's not all the way to a 3 where it's lengthened out. It puts more stress on those abdominals. Remember to relax our upper body, use your breathing to help do this. So nice relaxed breath in and out through the nose. Nice long neck, still looking at the ceiling. Really solid through this trunk, no movement at all. Really lengthening your way. Really good. Let's go for 5 more. Push yourself in this last 5. 4. Good. Control through your abs. 2. 1. Really nice. And feet back down. We're going to go straight onto the other side. So again, pick your starting level. And let's go. So knees up, palms to face each other. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Let's go. So I'm doing 2 again. So I'm tapping, straightening. I'm really focusing on keeping my trunk dead still. So drawing in towards my belly button, keeping my hips square to the ceiling. Those headlights aren't going anywhere. I'm really reaching with my fingers and toes, lengthening through my body, but controlling through my trunk. Trying to relax my upper body by using my breathing. Protect that lower back. Make sure you draw in through your abdominals. If you're starting to feel it in your lower back, bring that knee in a little bit closer, and that will just protect that lower back. If you're doing level 1 and feel it in your back, just place the foot down and do it with the other foot down on the ground. Really good. We're a little way into our abs now. We've still got quite a few more. So really reach. We've got 5 more. Reach with this last 5. Reach with the fingers, reach with the toes. Control the trunk. 3 more. Really good. Last one. And relax. Okay, the next one, very similar to the abdo prep, but it's oblique prep. We're going to add some rotation into it. So level 1, feet on the ground, level 2 up to tabletop. You place one hand behind your head, the other one palm facing the ceiling. You're going to draw an imaginary line from your hip to your shoulder, and we're going to fold that chest bone up and over that imaginary line. Okay, so get into position, level 1, feet down, level 2, knees into tabletop. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, let's lift that chest bone up and over that diagonal line, folding over that diagonal line, really reaching towards your opposite hip, reach up and over, so get as much of your upper back up as you can, and then add that rotation in, so fold it over your body, reaching the palms facing the ceiling all the way to the corner of the room. Good, really nice. We're going to hold up. I'm going to go for 10. How high can you get for these last 8? Come on, really reach that chest bone up. 5, come on, reach all the way up. 3, good, and relax down. I know your belly's going to be burning a little bit now, but no rest for the wicked, so we're going to go again on the other side. Level 1, feet down, level 2, feet up. Other hand behind your head, other hand palm facing the ceiling. Draw that diagonal line the other way, and let's go. Reach up and over. How much of your back can you get off the ground? And then how far can you rotate over to get those obliques fired up? Remember that breathing, nice controlled breath in and out through your nose. Relaxing that upper body. Try not to stick your chin out as you come up and over. Try not to pull on your head either. Okay, on the next one we're going to hold up. Last 10 pulses. Come on, get the height. 7, how high can we get? 5, 4, and relax down. Really good work. That's quite a lot of upper abs there, so we're going to go on to our lower abs now. So to do this, we're going to bend, straighten our legs up into the ceiling, and all you're going to do is lift those legs up. So reach up. Level 1, have your palms facing down, and you can push your palms down into the mat to help them come up. Level 2, turn your palms to face the ceiling and try not to push down. Level 3, arms over your chest, and you can't use your arms at all to get your feet to the ceiling, okay? So level 1, palms down and push. Level 2, palms up. Level 3, arms over your chest. So I'm going to do level 2, so palms facing the ceiling, toes also facing the ceiling. And when we're ready, let's lift those bums off, okay? Good, and try and control down. So don't let your bum go really heavy and just whack the ground. Smooth up, smooth down. So this is the reverse crunch, so rolling those vertebrae from your bum all the way up and then controlling down. It's that control down. You'll just want to slump down but it's really important you do nice, smooth, controlled lowers. Get those abs fired up. So reach all the way up to the ceiling, then a nice smooth lowering. Nice long neck, nice open chest. Make sure you're not crouching in on it. Reaching up. Good, we're going to go for last 7. Reach for 6. Come on, how high can you get the leg? How much can you control down? 4, 3, control. Last 1. And relax, really good work. We're going to have a moment break doing the front abs. I mean, we're still going to use our abs, but just in a different position. So, onto our front. We're going to do leg pull-in prone. So this one, our hands are just a little bit further ahead of our shoulders, our knees underneath our hips. Level 1, you inhale to prepare, and then you exhale and you push over your hands into a straight arm plank. Inhale to hover back, exhale to push over, drawing that belly button towards your spine. Level 2, alternate the legs, so lift one leg at a time as we push over our hands. Level 3, you're going to reach opposite arm, opposite leg, so you're reaching up and over your hands. Try and keep that balance and really controlled. Okay, I'm going to do level 2 with you guys. So let's inhale to prepare, lift our chest, lengthen the neck, exhale to lift, and let's go up and over, hover back, reaching up and over. You're doing level 2 and 3, really pointing the toe and lengthening through the leg. All the levels, keep your chest nice and high, draw your belly button towards your spine, and engage through those abdominals. Really good. On the next one, we're going to pause on the over and pulse if you're doing level 2 and 3. Hover back, hold again, and pulse if you're doing level 2 and 3, and back to alternating. Really good, lengthening through the legs, really reaching up and over our hands, keeping the chest nice and high. Nice long neck, continually looking down at the mat, drawing our abdominals in. Good, on the next one we're going to pause again, and level 2 and 3 are going to pulse. Good, pause again, and pulse, and relax back. Really nice, well done. Okay, the next one we're going to do is arm switches. So, level 1, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and you're just going to alternate lifting one thumb to the ceiling, then the next. Really keeping this trunk nice and strong. Level 2, you're going to tap your toes under, lift your knees just off the mat. Again, alternate arms lifting up to the air. Level 3, straight arm plank, and you're just going to alternate thumbs to the ceiling. Okay, I'm going to do level 2 with you guys, so my knees are going to be just lifted off the ground. So when you're ready, inhale to prepare to lift that chest, lengthen the neck, draw the belly button towards the spine. Level 2 and 3, exhale into position, and let's go. Let's reach opposite thumb to the sky. And again, try and think that you've got a tray of drinks on your back. You're not going to spill any. You're going to stay really square, looking down straight at the mat, nice long spine, and just alternating, lifting one thumb to the ceiling and the next. Keeping really controlled, really smooth, nice relaxed breathing in and out through the nose. Draw that belly button towards your spine. Lengthen those arms, reach all the way. Good, on the next one, we're going to hold our arm up and we're going to pulse the thumb to the ceiling. And switch, and pulse the thumb to the ceiling. Back to alternating. Good, one more. And relax down. Really good, well done. Right, we're going to do one more on our front, which is swimming. So level 1, forehead on the ground, arms above your head, and you're just going to alternate lifting one arm to the air, then the next. Level 2, lift your chest bone high, nice long neck. Alternate lifting one arm, then the next. Level 3, draw your belly button towards your spine to protect that lower back. Squeeze your bottom to lift the legs. Then you're going to alternate lifting opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay? So I'm going to do level 3 with you guys, but pick your level. Level 1, forehead down. Level 2, chest up. Level 3, add in the legs. Okay, when we're ready, inhale, open the chest, lengthen the neck. Exhale, and let's go. Good. Really reach for height. So get those hands, get those feet all the way nice and high. Draw that belly button towards the spine to protect that lower back. Lengthen through the neck. Get that chest nice and high if you're doing level 2 and 3, but protect that back and neck. Really reaching with our arms and legs if you're doing level 3. Okay, hold at the top. We're just going to pulse. Good, and alternate and pulse. Good, back to alternating. Good, really draw that belly button towards the spine, protect that back. Reach for height, come on, last 10. Let's reach for 10. How high can we get? For 7. 6, come on, go for height. This is the last 5. 4, even higher. 3. One more. And relax down. Really good work. Really good work. Right, we're going to do a couple more abs. So a couple in sitting and then one last to work our obliques in a side plank. So the first one is going to be a roll down. So level 1, feet on the ground, level 2, feet up. Your chest is going to be high, tilted forward, your pelvis tilted forward, and your head is looking forward. So arms out in front, level 1, feet down, level 2, feet up. You're just going to tuck that pelvis under, roll one vertebrae down at a time, tap behind, tuck your chin in, roll one vertebrae up at a time, all the way up into sitting. So pick your level, level 1, feet down, level 2 up with me. And when you're ready, let's go. Control that tuck under of the pelvis. Control one vertebrae down at a time. Then as you come back in, no big hinge. Nice smooth motion. All the way up to chest nice and high. Tilting that pelvis forward. So finish nice and tall. Then tuck that pelvis under and really control that motion. Again, try not to hold your breath with this. There'll be a point where you want to hinge up, hold your breath, and just heave yourself up. Try not. Exhale on the way up. And make it nice, smooth and controlled. Good. Let's go 3 more. If you're doing level 1, see if you can test yourself. Lift your feet off the ground. This last 2. Good. Really nice. One more. All the way up. And relax. Really good. One more in sitting is the scissors. So again, nice upright sitting, chest high. And you're just going to lift one knee up and tap, clap underneath, alternating legs. Level 2, lift both feet up. Lengthen one leg away and tap underneath the leg. Level 3, lengthen both legs away and alternate scissoring through the legs. Okay, so I'm going to do level 2 with you. So my feet are going to be lifted, lengthening one leg away at a time. Okay, so let's get into position. Open chest, long neck, engage our belly button towards our spine. I'm going to lift my feet because I'm doing level 2. Let's go. Okay, so just tapping underneath those legs. No matter what level you're doing, keep those collarbones nice and wide, looking forward, engage through our abdominals, just alternating those legs. With level 2 and 3, really point those toes, lengthen the legs away, whilst controlling through the trunk. Keep that chest high, really good. Let's go for 5 more. 4, come on, control this last 3, 2, and relax, really well done. Right, the last one we're going to do is a side plank, up and down. So level 1, on your elbow and your knee, and you're just going to squeeze up, control down, squeeze up. So that's level 1. Level 2, onto your feet, so we're coming up, and again, control that hip down, then squeeze up. Level 3, this is a hard one if you want to push yourself. On a straight arm plank, you're going to push your hips all the way down to the ground and squeeze all the way up. So last exercise, so push yourself to what you think you can do. I'm going to do level 2 on my elbow with this one. So nice long spine. When you're ready, inhale, open the chest, lengthen the neck, exhale up, and let's go. Control down, squeeze up. Really good. Remember that nice long spine. You're just really squeezing that bottom, squeezing these side muscles called your obliques all the way up. Really good. Relax that breathing. Keep looking forward to lengthen that neck. Really good. So controlling smoothly down, squeezing hard up. We've got 10 more. Really good. It's going to burn through your shoulder as well. 7 more. Squeeze all the way up. Come on, get the height. 6. This is the last 5. Come on, really squeeze all the way up. We've got 2 more. And relax down. Whew, that burns my shoulder. Right, last exercise, exactly the same on the other side. Then we're going to stretch to finish. So again, level 1, elbow and knee. Level 2 with me, elbow and feet. Level 3, if you're feeling hard, hand and feet. Okay, inhale to prepare, open the chest, lengthen the neck. Exhale to lift up. And let's go, control down, squeeze up. Nice smooth breathing, in and out through your nose. Keep your hips square, looking forward, don't let them rotate. And really squeeze your bottom forward so you've got that nice length. Draw your belly button towards your spine for your abdominals. Keep your collarbones nice, wide and open. Control down, squeeze up. Really good. Good at controlling. Right, let's really push for this last 10. Come on, this is the last 10 of the day. Last 10 of the week. Really squeeze up. 7, 6 more, come on. Height. Let's push all the way up. 4, 3 more, come on. 2, 1, and relax down. Really good work, well done. Right, we're going to go into a pigeon stretch now. So hands forward on the mat. Take your right foot and put it towards your left hand. So you try and got this nice straight shin. Keep your chest bone nice and high and try and drive that hip towards your front foot. And let's just control our breath rate, control our heart rate by taking nice, slow, deep breaths in and out through our nose. As you exhale, relax your shoulders away from your ears. As you exhale, allow yourself to stretch a little bit deeper, push your hip a little bit further to that front foot. Really good. Get the air all the way to your diaphragm. Good, another couple of breaths. Good, tuck your back toe under, step that leg back. Take your left foot towards your right hand. And again, keep that chest bone nice and high, driving that hip towards your foot. And again, slow, deep breaths in and out through the nose. Taking a short pause in between your inhalation and exhalation. Good. Make sure you use the exhale to let yourself drive a little bit deeper into the stretch. Relax yourself a little bit more. Good. We're just going to kind of side lying and stretch out our quads. So relax yourself onto your bottom arm. Grab your heel and squeeze it towards your bottom. Make sure you're tucking under your bottom so you're not letting your bottom escape. Really squeeze your bottom. Use your abdominals to tuck that pelvis under as you pull your heel towards your bum. And again, just nice relaxed breath, relaxing into the stretch. Good. Roll over onto the other side. Again, tuck your bottom under, squeeze your heel towards your bum, and just feel a stretch at the front of your thigh. Nice, relaxed, deep breaths. Good, and when you're ready, come up into sitting. Bring your feet together, slowly straighten out your legs. Tuck your bottom under and roll one vertebrae up at a time. Big shoulder roll back. Let's do a deep breath in and out. One more. Good, well done today. Hope your abs feel worked out. You might feel a little bit DOMS over the weekend. Alright, have a good weekend and I'll see you next week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Bye.